not hunted. And I've lived to regret that ever since.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it a smaller bull or?
Hi everybody, I'm Tim Hood, president of Mid-Michigan College, and joining me here in these majestic mountains in Utah is the Expedition Hunting, Angling, and Scholars program that we started last year at our college. Program director J.J. Mertz is alongside. He'll be talking with you in a minute. Team members Thad, Nick. We're in some of the most beautiful country in the West. We've got bow tags for elk, and we're going after them. This is the most sensational expedition that this program has done yet. But I want to let JJ tell you a little bit more about this program, and he's really done the bulk of the work in getting it set up and bringing us to this point. JJ.
All right, hey, I just want to say, I mean, we're so fortunate that work at a college like Mid-Michigan College that will actually take us on adventures like this. And I mean, this is exactly what it's all about. It's about experiential learning. You know, we'll learn from people in the classroom on tactics and things, but then the college is actually offering us opportunities like this. And this, I mean, you know, come on, what college takes you on an elk hunt? I mean, amazing. It's amazing. It's gonna be big. You know, you guys will be hearing about it. We're excited to hit the mountains.
I'm frickin' stoked. I guess I
program.
never expected to be going out to Utah on an elk hunt with a college, so this is a great experience. I'm excited for it.
Season starts tomorrow morning, and we're going to get out and scout and find places to hunt. Glad to be here and glad to be sharing this time with you. Thanks so much.
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Well guys, good morning. We're here. It's day 2 in Utah. It's a little cloudy today. A little bit of drizzle of rain. So hoping it's gonna hold off a little bit. But yet again, here we are. Heaven on earth, as you guys can see here. The view is just spectacular. I don't think this could ever honestly get old. I mean, the altitude on the other hand can get old because I just walked up the hill about probably 30 yards and I'm already dying. So but today, I mean, yesterday scouting was interesting. We drove around a bunch, did a bunch of glass, and didn't come across any elk. There's a lot of people in the area, so they're getting pressured a lot, so it could be an interesting hunt for the rest of the week, but we'll see how it goes. We're gonna probably sit up on this steep ridge here and sit here for a little bit, see what maybe we can see, do a little bit of calling, see if we can get anything to answer. But I mean, this is so new to us, so just learning as we go. I guess we'll see how today turns out. guys, welcome to day 2 of the hunt here in Utah. We are checking out a different side of the ground that we've been hunting. Basically we went the opposite way from where we've been going. And today we followed up with the other guys, JJ, Nick, and Tim. They're all went their separate ways. Nick and JJ went somewhere in one direction, Tim went one direction, we went the other. So we got here a little bit earlier this morning. It's a way nicer morning out today than it was yesterday on opening day. We left early and didn't hunt the night hunt last night because it was boring basically the whole entire afternoon. We came back to camp around noon. It basically started raining from like noon till freaking dark, so we went back to camp last night and just figured out we'd get a good night's sleep and try to come up with a decent game plan for this morning. So far this morning we're seeing a lot more sign, a lot more action. Driving in this morning, we actually spotted 3 elk. I believe they were all cows. We're thinking probably one big cow and a couple calves, but that's awesome. First elk sighting we've seen here so far. We're feeling pretty good. Me and Dad are actually walking up, trying to follow the tracks where those elk actually went this morning that we saw, and we're down a ways from where they ran up, and we actually found some super fresh tracks from actually this morning. Sun's coming up. It's gonna get hot. We had to peel some layers already, but we're gonna get back on these tracks here and see what we can find. Wish us luck. Just looking on Onyx here. This is where we jumped them this morning. And Thad and I went down and started backtracking, and we're right up above where we jumped those animals. So we got some really fresh tracks going up in. So we're just gonna kind of follow these tracks and see where they take us. And so, I mean, we're on good sign this morning. It's just they're not talking, so we're just following tracks at this point, seeing if we can't come across something. So we'll keep trying. Seen some fresh tracks. I swear I just saw something moving in the bushes, so we're gonna keep pushing on and see if we can see them. Here. We just got on a set of tracks like we talked about earlier and just followed them way back here. We just looked at the Onyx maps and I can't even tell you how far back. We're probably more than a couple miles. As you last saw, we were coming up that little hill. Just, it's kind of like a little open area, and we got behind this little dead pine tree, and I just happened to look up, and I swear to God, I don't know, like, I'm not 100% sure, but I am almost positive that I did see some antlers moving through the trees, and we moved in on it, and where I saw the antlers, there were fresh tracks, so it didn't look like giant antlers. I don't even know if it was elk. Might have been a mule deer. I don't really know, but we didn't end up catching up with whatever it was, and we really can't go much deeper into this stuff because you can't follow these tracks all day long, or else we're gonna end up miles and miles and miles
at the and he's got he quit elk hunting because he's got hit surgery or an artificial elbow or something. But
well, guys, it is about 4 p.m. now. I haven't talked to you yet this morning because me, Dad, and Nick ended up sleeping in this morning. JJ and President Tim came out and hunted this morning. They had no luck, but we slept in because I was feeling pretty crappy last night once we got back. My sinuses and allergies are kicking in, so is Dad's, and Nick happened to sleep through 3 alarms, so we were obviously pretty tired. So today we took the morning off, and we're here this afternoon. We're gonna actually load up the trailers and put everything in it, and we're gonna go check out a different spot. This public ground that we've been hunting is just not producing. We've seen some elk, but a lot of people pressure, and it's tough when you're not totally sure what you're doing. So this is really foreign to me, especially. It's a lot different from whitetail deer hunting, that's no doubt. But anywho, we are packing up. We're gonna go scout this other public ground tonight. Probably not hunt tonight, but we got basically the rest of the week to figure something out. So hopefully we figure something out, at least see some more elk. The chances of killing one with a bow is basically slim to none. It's a challenge, but I'm up for the challenge. So let's go load this trailer up, head on over to the other piece, and see what we can find. Well, guys, we ended up coming back to the condos here. Didn't feel like driving another hour out to the different property that we were going to go check out, because it's already 6 o'clock, and we probably wouldn't have gotten out there until 6:30, 7 o'clock, and the sun sets around 8:11, so, and it's pretty much pitch black by 9, so it was no use in even going tonight, since we got trailers on both of the vehicles. JJ and President Hood are about sleepwalking at this point because they got up early this morning and went out, but we have no clue where to go out there. We just figured, we heard some things from locals saying that it was good, and we figured we'd go check it out, but it's no use this late in the day. So we're back here, and Dad's cooking up some grilled cheeses. We got some chicken noodle soup in a crock pot, nice and warm, ready to rip. We're gonna get a good night's sleep and wake up in the morning, get some breakfast in us, and go do some scouting tomorrow. So tonight, it's a chill night. We'll see you in the morning. We just arrived out here to the new piece of ground that we are hunting. Pretty cool country out here. We just dropped the trailers right here. We probably drove 6-7 miles back, probably a little bit further than we want to, but there's not as many campgrounds back on this chunk of ground, and it's a lot less busy than the other ones. So we did talk to a guy that looks like he's got horses, so we asked if we do end up shooting an elk, he said he would be more than happy to pack the meat out with his horses. And he also told us that he was seeing some elk and found a wallow, which is just a big watering hole where all the elk hang out. And I know this is it's a spike only unit, so you can't shoot a bull. You can shoot a spike, you can shoot a cow, but the only way to be able to hunt bulls out here is putting in points, and it's a draw, so, and it takes a lot of years and it's very expensive. So we're about ready to go do a little bit of scouting around here. We got the bows and stuff and everything around, so we're gonna see what we can do. See if we can find those out that guy was talking about, and sneak in there and maybe get a crack at one. Hey guys, it's been a quite a grind out here. It's almost 2 o'clock. It's 1:52 right now. Sun is shining. It's hot, and we're currently sitting over this ridge, overlooking north face of a side of a mountain, and just doing a little glass. And we've just been kind of hanging out, just watching a little bit around here since we haven't been seeing much. We've been working our butts off. Haven't seen very many elk. We've only seen a couple, but we're gonna keep on grinding. I think we're here until it's Tuesday. We're here until this upcoming Saturday. Elk hunting is a lot different than deer hunting. Me and Dad can seem to figure out the deer pretty quick if we've never been on the ground, but the elk, that's a whole different ball game. This is definitely something you don't want to come out here and do without any sort of prior knowledge. Elk hunting, difficult. Michigan boys struggle at it apparently, unless you've been out here. So we're gonna probably hop on the quad here and ride around a little bit more, see if we can find some sign, but see how the rest of the day goes. Hey guys, we are out here currently up in the mountains fishing, trout fishing today. We gave elk hunting a break this morning, well actually for the day. Slept in because we had a really late night last night, just trying to figure out that new spot we went to, and just pooped out, getting frustrated because we just can't seem to find any elk. We figured, we searched up some lakes probably about an hour and a half north of us. And me, Nick, and Dad drove over to them, and was seeing if we could catch any trout. And so far, we've been out here for about an hour or so, maybe a half hour worth of fishing, hour and a half worth of just getting to the spot. Because everybody we've talked to says the back corner of the lake's the best. But so far, we've caught about 3 or 4 rainbow trout, which is freaking awesome because it's something you aren't able to really catch much back in Michigan unless you're steelhead fishing or somewhere in a river. But the rivers around where we live particularly only have brook trout and brown trout, so it's cool to catch these other trout. We've even seen a couple tiger trout, which I have never seen in person and never caught before, so looks like Nick's got one on over there right now. Let's see what we can do. So downtown.
Holy Randy! Dude, this thing's pulling. I ain't got nothing on it. It's right here. Oh, big. Dude, it's a big old. Ooh, is that screaming? No, it's just a big old boat. Oh.
Come on, keep going.
That's freaking awesome. Oh man. What a freaking stud. Thanks, Nick.
No problem.
Woohoo!